As I said, our service is very good. I quote 3 weeks to close a loan. DSCR is even less. And again, 40% of our loans are exceptions. So, whether it's LTV, credit score, variety of reasons, we can look at those, and we vet the exceptions before you submit, so before you get into it. Same with our bank statement loans. 12, 24-month bank statement. Baseline expense factor is 50%, but can be as low as 10% with a CPA letter. And again, we calculate the bank statement income before you submit, so your income before you submit. We don't want loans to come in that aren't going to close. So every loan that comes in, we'll go over it before you submit. We also have alternatives to our bank statement program: 1099, gross receipts, P&L. As you can see, those programs require less bank statements, as little as 2 months. So some good alternatives. We require 1 year self-employment as long as they have a 2-year history in the industry. We also just really made improvements to our IRA distributions. So regardless of your age, you can do IRA distribution with us. If they're not retirement age, they'll haircut at 10%, and then basically divide by 36. And you don't have to set up the distribution. They're just going to give you credit for the income. And that is in addition to other income. So you could do full doc, you could do bank statement with IRA distributions, with asset depletion, with departing residence offset. So you could do all that together. The departing residence, we give you 75% of rent, and you could do a 1007, but you don't have to. You could do Zillow or Redfin, something like that. They do require 2 months extra reserves, but that's a good option with the departing residence, that you can offset that payment. And it doesn't have to be listed or anything like that.
Right. Brett, I want to jump in on this because this is one of my favorite guidelines. So you have a borrower that has a departing residence, thinking of renting, thinking of selling, not sure, doesn't really qualify with that payment. So we'll allow you to pull a RentCast, a Zestimate, something online to support whatever the market rents may be. 75% of that will just offset that PITI on the departing without them doing anything other than just supporting what they could rent it for. 2 months more additional reserves on our subject property. But this is a huge pickup. Borrowers are running around trying to find a tenant or trying to get it in contract with no contingencies, etc. So this really helps make the deals happen when they do have that situation with the departing residents. So
Okay.
it's a good one to talk to your agents about. It makes deals happen now versus later. And I do have the pricing for you. So today it looks like we're around closest to par. It'd be 6 1/8.
Wow.
About 6 1/2 with about a point back. This is A paper jumbo.
For borrower's paid.
Huh?
Borrower's paid.
I'm sorry.
Lender's paid or borrower's paid?
Okay, that's just straight rate sheet. So depending on what your comp is, I went as much as a point back as 6 1/2. Closest
We
to
are
par
1.5.
1 1/2. Okay, so if we look to try to get you the full comp, let me look at my pricing here. So at a 1.5 back, you're going to be right around 6 3/4 would cover your comp. And that's on
6
one of our
3/4 and lender's paid.
That would be lender paid. 6 3/4, 6 1/8 at would be
Borrower's paid.
Yeah, exactly. Depending on your borrower. So
Yeah.
very competitive. We have 3 jumbo products. One is a true jumbo. You have to be a jumbo loan amount, $1 over high balance. The other 2 require a minimum of $400,000. But it's a good fit for those high balance deals or areas that don't have high balance, right? That you can put in there. But they're beautiful borrowers that are going to banks, and we now have an opportunity for the brokers to sell this product. So it's really
And
it's
you
really
do
nice.
no QM, of course. I saw up to $5 million.
Yes.
Go ahead, Brett. Take it away.
So that's on non-QM. I believe on our AUS programs, we go to what, 3.5?
3.5 million, yeah.
We have 3 different, DU programs. Two of them, minimum loan amount is 400,000, and the other one is true jumbo. But like I said, I encourage you. You can go to our website. You can price out loans without a login, or you could email me and I could price it out for you. Again, asset depletion was just improved. Basically, once you get your qualified assets, you just divide by 60. And again, that could be added with other income. Run DU on every file, can waive the housing history. Again, up to 5 million. We offer interest only. Gift funds, even on non-owner. As long as they have 10% of their own money, you can do gift funds on non-owner. And again, we do exceptions, whether it's LTV, credit score, even a little acreage. Condos, I sent you our short form condo questionnaire, and we do a limited review on most of our products. And it really does help with condos.